Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Watch YouTubers. Don't let that John Campea. So again, welcome back to the next episode of Watch YouTubers. Today we're looking at John Campea. Now before I do it, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell as I will. So let's get into the background of Wikitubia. Giovanni Burton John Campea, born February 26, 1972, age 51, is a Canadian YouTuber, director, writer, producer, film critic, reviewer, and commentator. He's the host of The John Campea Show and the creator of AMC Movie Talk. This picture of John Campea. He joined February 18, 2006, and so I'll quickly show you his YouTube channel. So there's his YouTube channel. Now I was subscribed to him. I used to watch his videos. He has 322 subscribers, 7,000 videos. Now I used to watch his videos every day, from Monday to Friday. He would do the John Campea Show, and I was tuned and watch it. But I stopped watching it because one, I did not like John's takes, and I didn't like his chat. His chat was just so toxic and it was filled with dumb people. And I kind of like Robert Burnett on there, but now that he's got rid of Robert Burnett, and for those of you who don't know, he did get rid of the movie, the John Campea Show that he had, from Monday to Friday. He got rid of it, and he still does it, but he does like audio, like it's a podcast. He doesn't do he doesn't do the actual, where you don't see him, like you don't see his face or something. It's just podcast, which I don't watch the podcast because, and I heard that he got rid of Robert Burnett, which I was just done because I love Robert Burnett and I liked him on the show, and it just sucks out. So yeah, so you're probably asking what went wrong. So I have a video called The Downfall of John Campea. This is by Exposed Campea. This is by Campea Exposed. I don't know this channel. He's been doing videos on John Campea, and it's The Downfall of John Campea.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the movie blog. This is your audio edition for Monday, February 20th, 2006. And this is the best damn movie-related podcast on the internet. And as always, I am your host. I am the editor and the founder of the movie blog. My name is John Campea.
From the movie blog to AMC to Collider, you'd be hard-pressed to find a bigger grifter in the online movie space than John Campea. Who is John Campea, you ask? He's a Canadian liberal living in California who talks about movie news for a living. Over the past few months he's been on a journey of self-destruction, and now he's officially killed his once successful show purely out of greed, ego, sex, and drugs. This is the epic downfall of the John Campea Show.
Just a quick thing, because I'm going to put this up on social media in a bit.
On the morning of January 11th, 2023, John's grandma died at the young age of 99 years old. It was devastating. She had her whole life in front of her. This sent John into an emotional meltdown on his show where he cried on air, making everyone in the room with him uncomfortable.
I try to bring the energy level, and I try to be all business when I get in here.
It's so beautiful.
So, I got a call this morning from my sister, and my nonna, my grandmother, passed away this morning. She was 99. My grandmother was 99. My grandmother was 99.
John never recovered from the emotional trauma from this event, and ever since this happened he began spiraling out of control with his behavior. This was considered by many to be the saddest moment in John Campea show history. And it was the moment something broke in John's mind. From this point on, John became antisocial. He started playing video games in the office, neglecting his work, and looking miserable.
All right, Phoenix Rising writes, what did you think of Matt Walsh's What is a Woman movie?
I watched it.
I didn't see it.
You know, Matt Walsh and I definitely don't see eye to eye on politics, but I thought his movie made a very salient point.
Look at the way he sat seething with rage as Rob politely answered the question. This is the look of a man ready to murder someone. John was unhinged in this very moment. Unhinged and ready to erupt. This is the look of a broken man. The look of a man who has nothing to lose. It was in this moment that John knew he had to get rid of Rob. But how? He couldn't just outright fire him, that would be too suspicious. So he thought of a plan, and he thought of it quick. John's behavior began rapidly deteriorating. It became a common occurrence for him to have aggressive and mean-spirited outbursts against his staff. He created an environment of fear and uncertainty.
Wait a minute, you're Jewish?
I'm Jewish.
I'm out of here. And I thought, you know what? That's actually incredibly profound.
Yeah, John, it is.
Fuck you. Shut up. You shut your whore mouth.
Everyone was terrified around him. Then came the big news that would change the John Campea show forever.
We realized that, having Rob or Chris on in the afternoons is really not good for our channel. Basically, so whenever I'm paying Rob and Chris to be on the afternoons, I'm hemorrhaging money. I'm losing a lot of money.
John was hemorrhaging money, both in his business and in his personal life. Perhaps it was the weekly trips to Vegas that did it. Perhaps it was one of many degrees his wife insists on having. In a desperate attempt to save the company, John cut Chris and Rob's hours way back. This led to huge pushback from John's audience, with many stating they only watched the show for Rob. In the end, Rob ultimately decided part-time wasn't worth it and left the show, leaving John alone and broken. Then to add insult to injury, AT&T bought out Mint Mobile, John's main sponsorship. This put the fate of any future sponsorships from Mint Mobile in jeopardy. And the John Campea show's future became increasingly bleak. Desperate and with no answers, John's self-destructive behavior amplified. He started impulse buying expensive junk.
We just bought our very first little trailer. So this is it in all of its glory. A grand total of...
He began projecting his hatred of men.
God, it makes me sad for my gender. What happened to men?
He started drinking again, heavily and aggressively. He even started being got so out of control he started drinking on the job. Struggling to pay the bills and struggling to wake up in the mornings, John decided it was time to cancel his live show. And to help fund his disgusting habit, he opted to lock his show behind a paywall on YouTube.
Here we go. The John Campea show is no longer going to be on YouTube. we are taking the John Campea Show off of YouTube unless you are a channel member.
The backlash from his audience was severe. People were appalled by his greediness. In fact, the backlash was so harsh John's feelings got hurt, and the whiny baby himself called for a town hall meeting, which is only accessible to his channel members. He spoke in private to his disgusting pay pigs, and told them how hurt his feelings were for facing pushback. He basically exposed himself for not being able to accept criticism. This was the moment he hit rock bottom, and like a crybaby, he decided that if people objected to the changes on his show, then no one will be able to view his show at all.
I am announcing right now to you guys, our channel members, that the John Campea Show on YouTube is no more.
So he outright cancelled the entire thing. The John Campea Show as of right now is officially cancelled, and it's all because John is a spineless coward. John lost 1,000 subscribers in a single day. He began hemorrhaging views. He went from this.
Hey, welcome to the best damn movie-related show on the planet Earth, the John Campea Show, coming from right here on my YouTube channel.
To this.
If you are somebody who uses the word woke in your daily vocabulary, or if you're somebody who the fact that the skin tone of this mythological non-existent creature that lives under the sea bothers you, for fuck's sakes, do not listen to my show. Please.
And that's the current state of this demasculated cuck. He is now the host of an irrelevant podcast. He is hemorrhaging subscribers and views. And he's successfully destroyed any legacy he may have acquired. This is John Campea, the pussy bitch.
Taking away
Okay, probably have some mercy now. Well, he's still uploading stuff to his YouTube channel. I just don't watch it. I check here now, but I don't really watch his videos. Final thing was John Campea. I thought he was good. He was a good creative. I loved him on Movie Talk. I liked him on Collider, and his decision to leave Collider to do his own show. It was good at the time, and I liked the show. He did Rob My Brunette, and then he just ended the show, and I don't really care what content he does now. So that's pretty much it. So guys, so much for my videos. My next one. Bye.